Hi viewers, today we're going to be looking at the Kia Stinger, but first I'm going to tell you a little bit about Kia itself because it's not a corporation that I really knew a lot about. Now Kia stands for Ki, which means arise, and the A stands for Asia. So roughly translated it means rising from Asia. Now Kia was founded in 1944 manufacturing steel tubing and bicycle parts. So really interesting. They produced Korea's first bicycle in 1951. Now, they continued right through making cars in the 1960s and 1970s. And it was interesting, but they never really broke the international market. Now, it was quite a difficult history because in the 1990s, 1997 to be exact, Kia declared bankruptcy, and many people thought their days were over. But in 1998, the Hyundai Motor Company bought 51% of Kia and outbidding the Ford Motor Company, who had also shown interest. And today, it is quite a force. Now, as you know, in the years 2011 to 2014, Kia showed a demonstrator called the GT4 concept at the international motor shows, which ultimately led to the Stinger, the amazing machine that we have today. Two twin turbos, 3.3 litre V6, putting out 272 kilowatts. So an amazing looking car, and we are going to try that car today. down into sport mode. I can straight away feel the revs building back a gear, and it's built ready to go. We're only doing 50 kilometers, but it's revving in a way that it really wants to go. Of course, we could use the paddle shifts here, but in suburbia, 50-kilometre-hour limits, probably not the place to test paddle shifts.
You also feel the suspension stiffer.
It does have a lot stiffer suspension. You can see that. You can feel that, I should say. And wow, it just wants to go. Revs very much like a thoroughbred car that really wants to get going. I'm doing 80 kilometers an hour now, but it's not happy. It wants to do a lot faster.
Did you feel the sides of the seat hug you up?
No, I didn't. No.
When you put it in sports, the sides of the seats come in a little bit. They pump air into the.
I feel the revs that are it's just holding the revs. It's just there, and you put your foot down and it's there instantly.
It's not very comfortable though, because of the suspension.
No.
It's red light camera.
Brakes pull up well.
That's good.
I had to for a camera. For traffic lights with red light camera, I should say. And just pulled up very nicely. This is a kind of car that if you're an enthusiast, you would want to keep it in sport mode quite often, because it would be quite exhilarating to drive. It's a nice feel. It's very progressive, and it reminds me a little bit of, except for the noise, it reminds me a little bit of a Jaguar 6-cylinder motor, because you don't hear the loud revs. It's very smooth, and they used to say that they were turbine smooth. This is similar in characteristics in many ways to a Jaguar, and very similar in many ways to the Jaguar XJS HE that I drove recently. Feel it go. You feel the firmness of the suspension. You feel every bump when it's obviously tuned into sport mode.
Yeah.
The motor's revving rather than letting go of that extra gear. It's holding it in gear. But you're not revving high. It's sitting on about 1500 revs. It's very nice. Very nice to drive. You'll see the cameras pick up the side view, which I guess you could say eliminates a blind spot to a degree, but probably makes you lazier as a driver, because you know that you've got the technology there to assist you in your driving. The visibility in the cabin is good, except for, unfortunately, a common modern thing with these pillars here, but probably offset because of the cameras, the safety cameras.
You should be able to give it something. It should be still in semi-sports.
Just wants to keep going, just wants to keep revving. It revs quite well.
Oh, that's fine. For some reason, it's gone back to default settings. It should be a bit nicer.
It does drive like a big car though.
Yeah, it is big.
Yeah, I know it's
when you
quite a
put
big
those
car.
back seats down,
Yeah.
you can fit heaps in the rear because of the fast back.
Yes.
There is launch control, but I've never used that before.
Wow. Okay. Well, we can... Very short periods of revving between the gears. Changes up very fast. transmission in this particular car is how many gears in this one, Joe? Do you know? Is it a 6?
I think it's 6.
Yeah.
D. It's got D number of gears.
But again, when you're not using the car in anger, it cruises along very nicely. It's quiet, a little bit of wind noise, but it's not intrusive in any way. The dog's probably having a sleep in the back. It's very comfortable. Certainly not the old cars I used to drive, the dogs weren't going to sleep.
Actually, I won't open that because then you won't hear anything when you're recording.
I often use a microphone when I'm recording in cabin, but this is so quiet, it's not really needed.